First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's a .304 batter. He's taken him deep once. Baez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now, so stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben
the pitch.
Zobrist.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. They'll come into this one at .328. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. Previously against Cole Hamels, comes in with 15 hits in 54 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Zach Cozart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike to Bohr. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Bohr is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Baez is calling for it. And he'll reach first safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Simmons to Bohr, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Trout's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped him up. Zobrist has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Simmons has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Hamels has his sign. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Standing in, David
right
Bote,
fielder,
as we move on to the
David
bottom of inning number 3. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the second base.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. La Stella backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line shot to third, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Angels.
First pitch on its way.
Mike.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Counts even to Trout 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bote is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and out of here. Into the box, Justin Upton. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now back, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cozart leads off first with one away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Smith was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
The batter, number 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
The catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. La Stella charging this one, and the off-balance throw is right there. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Now a flare out to left center. Schwarber coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Long throw to third. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-2 game.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
The 0-2 once more. It's swung on and missed, strike 3. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. the next 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder.
Striding in once again, David Bote. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? La Stella takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. La Stella fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bohr takes care of him. Digging in, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bote sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Justin Bohr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Albert Almora hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box, Javier Baez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead. 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. fouled away. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And it's fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. In the air out toward right field. Bodie giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. David Fletcher will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rizzo. He went deep last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing: that was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Up next for the Cubs, no left fielder, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The Cubs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Mike Trout popped him up. Contreras is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back easily. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Hamels is there for it. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is La Stella. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And in the bat next is Albert Almora. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting, Javier Baez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Baez.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Baez at second with 2 down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Kessler.
Kevin Smith will be next. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Flips it behind his back. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Chicago Cubs baseball, and remind you to please drive home safely.
be the show's coverage. Wei-Yin Chen gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that's he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Granderson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the stretch. Hit high and deep to right center. Sierra's on his horse. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Javier Baez. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that Kyle Hendricks gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think they have to be hoping for more out of Curtis Granderson. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 1 for 6. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Up next for Miami, Brian Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Descalso scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quiet. Into the box now, David Bodie, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bodie.
Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
No balls and one strike. Bodie leads off second with nobody out. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
The right fielder.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalso. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. It is Curtis Granderson. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 11.
Granderson.
Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Right side. Rizzo is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 6.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bodie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Albert Almora.
Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll enter play here at 323. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Back to first, and he throws it away.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Man at second here with 2 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping in, Gabby Guerrero, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Magneuris Sierra. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Batting done. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off to the Cubs.
In now, Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. Ready for another chance? Kyle Hendricks. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done. Executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The third baseman.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Brian Anderson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Castro at third. Rojas is over at second with one down in the inning. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Two runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Popped him up. Rojas over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
The center fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And they'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabby Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 34.
Settling in now, Magneuris Sierra. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
1-1 the count. Two runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Wei-Yin Chen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And he takes ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Popped high in the air. Contreras over to his right. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Granderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first base.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Guerrero looking up, and it's gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 196 for his career. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The left fielder.
At the plate, David Bodie. He reached on a fielder's choice. Previously. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder. Curtis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Conley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He reached on a fielder's. Choice previously.
Kyle Hendricks.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Hayward leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they will smartly make sure this stays foul, so he fails in his attempt there and becomes the second out of the inning.
Almora.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. Sierra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to... Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting. First
striding into the box. Neil
Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weekly hit towards first. Rizzo is up with it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting. Number 65.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now to the plate, Magneuris Sierra. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
And batting in the 8th spot. 54. Sergio Romo.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
John Purdy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Guerrero coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
the first baseman, number
Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runner goes for third. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero looks up. Gone!
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5. Stepping in, John Birdie. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle. On his way toward the mound now
now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here,
now
so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
29, Brad.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Caleb Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Descalso. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Mike Montgomery is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 38.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
2 balls and a strike now. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Mike Montgomery closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes.